YouTube. It's Ryan, and today marks my 3 weeks on T mark. Um, it's been an eventful week. Not in terms of me doing stuff, just in terms of what I've noticed. I think I'm gonna go straight into it. Changes wise, physical changes. I've got a little bit of extra hair growth on my legs, but nothing too major. I don't know if I can show you quick. This is my leg. Uh, uh, Maybe you can't really see that well. I don't know if you can see that or what, but yeah, basically, that's pretty much all pre-T. But I've noticed, I have mentioned this in my last video, but I'll just do it again. Here, on both sides of my leg, on both legs, I used to have bald patches, and they're now filling in with little blonde hairs. So I'm pretty impressed by that because my bald patches were an issue. um, Apart from that, there's not really been any other general body hair growth. I've got nothing in ways of any sort of fluff or anything on my face. My belly is still the same as it was before. Nothing on chest or back or arse or anywhere for that matter. It's just my lower legs at the minute. What else? My voice is, as far as I can tell, the same. I've not experienced any cracking or anything like that. It's just my throat feels like it's got a lump in it. That's about as much as has happened in terms of voice changes. Um, I've got a sore throat at the minute actually, but I'm not. I don't think that's tea. I think I smoked far too much last night. Anything else in terms of physical changes? Not that I can think of. Oh, yeah. In my last video, I mentioned about my upper body strength. I mentioned that lifting boilers, which is what I do for a living, has become easier. Well, I'd noticed that it had become easier as of last week, and that's continued to sort of progress this week. It's become even easier to lift boilers and things. So I'm gonna assume that that is the T because beforehand I could lift them, but now it's a lot less effort, even compared to last week. I feel that the effort required is a lot less. So I'm gonna put that down to the T and just be happy about it. There's nothing in terms of structural changes to my face or my body. Not that I can tell, at least. Obviously, I see myself every day, so it's going to be more difficult for me to pick up on things. But I am taking photographs and stuff. So speaking of which, in my first video when I got T, or week after T, I mentioned that I was doing a daily photo of my face to document changes. Yeah, basically that went to pot on day 16. That was the last one I took. I think I'm just too forgetful, firstly, too busy, and yeah, basically I always forget to do it. So I've made a conscious decision to scrap that idea, but I'm still going to take a photo once a week on the Friday, and then I'll use them as a weekly shot because I just end up, getting in from work, sorting myself out, and then the minute I'm ready, I'm back out the door again, seeing friends or whatever, and I just completely forget to do it. So I'm going to do that. In terms of muscles, as far as I could tell, they are still the same. Although it's becoming easier, I don't think I've got any more definition going on. What else? Mood swings. So now onto the less physical side. I've noticed that over the past week, I've been having some rather inappropriate mood swings. Like usually on a day-to-day basis, I'm quite a outgoing and happy person. Like I'm always laughing and joking around and stuff. But for the past week, I've noticed that the smallest things are irritating me. And in my last video, I mentioned about becoming more irritable more easily. Um, that's got worse this week. I've noticed that I am becoming more irritated, but now with my irritability, I tend to snap at people a bit more, not in like a malicious way, or not being horrible or anything like that, but my temper's a lot shorter, and I think that's starting to irritate me more than I already am irritated. Because I know that's not the sort of person I am. Usually, if it's something bothering me, I'll just say, you know what, stuff it, whatever, carry on. But I'm finding it harder and harder to let things go. And I know that's one of the downsides that you get. But I'm just trying to minimize that as most I can. I've made the conscious decision that if I feel myself getting wound up or being made more irritated, then I'm withdrawing myself from the situation so that I don't end up losing my temper, and taking it out on people when it's not necessary. Apart from that, horny mood swings. Well, I'd say mood swings, but they're not actually mood swings. It's just horny, full stop. My last video, I said I was incredibly horny. That's continued this week. I've been I have been finding it a bit easier to cope with, but I'm not sure if that's purely because I'm getting used to it or whatever. But I'm so sorry. That was really rude. Yeah, I'm just finding it a bit easier to deal with. Like, I know it's there now, and I'm just sort of trying to ignore it the best I can and carry on with things. While on that topic, just a quick note. I knew it was going to happen. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but dick growth. Yeah, it's freaking huge. Like, obviously, I was expecting some sort of change, but the changes I have experienced have been surprising, to say the least. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that big a change that soon, but it's all good. Yeah, so I think that's it. I think I've covered everything that's been going on. Yeah, I think that's it. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope everyone's had a good week. And I hope everyone has a wicked weekend. Stay safe, and thank you for watching.